Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember guys, this is for adults. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest to find all the photos that you want of these videos. What's up you guys, it's Zach J. Dan with another Every video. This time we're talking about Every Transformers Collaborative. So the first collaborative we got was back in 2019 with Transformers and Ghostbusters collaborating together. And they make the Ectotron, came with a Slimer figure. And this Ectotron is able to transform from robot into the Ecto-1. Notice this is a much cleaner look, it's a very white vehicle. This came out in July 2019. It's got a plasma pack on his back. It's pretty awesome. There it is in package. And there's a lighter color of the Slimer. So let me guys know if there are two different Slimers in these that you can get. I'm not 100% sure on that. Also with this collaborative in 2019, we got the Masterpiece Optimus Prime Ecto 35 edition MP10G or 6. What is that, guys? Yeah, MP10G. Came out July 19, 2019 as well. So this is a pretty cool shot of Prime here. He came with Slimer as well. The trailer could actually transform and show off again like it did in the original. And Roller looked like a ghost trap, so that's pretty awesome. Also came with the Matrix of Leadership. So we've seen a lot of Primes get repainted, so this wasn't really that out of the ordinary. In 2020, we got the collaborative with Back to the Future. Actually, got a comic book made of this one as well. And this was the mashup that made us Gigawatt. So really cool looking. This is from Back to the Future 2, I'm assuming, since it's got the ability to fly. There's your picture of him in package. He's got the rod going up so he can catch the power line. Next collaborative we got was in 2020 as well, which was Top Gun and Transformers. We got the Maverick figure. Comes with the volleyball as if he's playing volleyball, just like Top Gun. There he is in plane mode. Just close up of his helmet. There's the package front and back. Comes with the motorcycle as well. Then we got a re-release in 2021 of the Ectotron, and this time it's more of the dirty look from the new movie Ghostbusters Afterlife. And he also comes with another ghost, this time Muncher, as well as the Slimer. There's some shots of the vehicle showing you how dirty it is. Goggles a little different this time as well. They got the green in them. Comes with the comic book. I think this is a Target exclusive. Let me know if you guys know that. There's a nice drawing of this Ectotron here. Got the ooze dripping off the side there. And again, you see the front of this package there. You got two different ghosts in there. So really cool. And then in 2021, we also got a collaborative with the X-Men or Marvel. And we have the X-Spanse collaborative here. You notice you'll see a little Cyclops in there, a little Wolverine, a little Psylocke. And it's giving us the X-Jet
Comes with 2 little figures of Wolverine and Sabretooth. There's the package. Ultimate X-Spanse, it says. There's the back of that package. There's your nice shot of it all.
So we got a little tease here of a Hasbro Transformers collaborative in 2021 with Jurassic Park and Transformers, so we'll see what that's going to be. So first off, let's talk about the 2-pack here. First time we've seen a 2-pack with the collaborative. You got your Tyrannicon Rex and your Autobot JP93, which is Jurassic Park 1993. There's the back of the package. But guys, this looks like it's going to be an Amazon exclusive at first. $105 for this. You got your Ford Explorer from the movie and your T-Rex. And of course this is just a repaint of the Megatron figure from Beast Wars. But here is your Explorer figure. Really nice looking JP93. There's the Dino. And the Tyrannicon Rex. So very, very nice shot of these figures and vehicles. Looks really good and nostalgic. Good size comparison as well. Nice close-up of the faces. Nice reuse of that body too. Nice close-up of that T-Rex head. So guys, what do you think? Are you excited about this T-Rex? So what in the world? We are getting a Universal Monsters collaborative. This came out of nowhere in my opinion, but it is a Target exclusive, it looks like. And Takara Tomy is making a Dracula Transformers collaborative, and his name is Draculus. Got that slip box. Looks like a VHS tape, so that's pretty cool. There's the front and back of that package. Interesting, the logo there says Dracula on one side and Transformers on the other, and you see Universal Monsters right above it for 2021. Here he is in his animal or robot mode, and robot mode down at the bottom there. Got the big diamond or crystal, what do you call that, a ruby right there on his chest, and the soft goods wings there. You can see the soft goods behind the robot himself and his blaster there. A little closer up shot of that VHS looking tape there with the Transformer right there in the package, and again the back of the package. Better shot here with all 3 versions here. You got the cape, the box, and the bat himself. A little blurrier image here. So check it out. One of my most wanted actually came true here in 2022 with my G.I. Joe Transformers collaborative that I wanted. And it is the H.I.S. tank, just like I wanted. So here you go, Megatron as the H.I.S. tank, and he comes with an O-ring Baroness figure. So there's the packaging. Got the little slip cover there, shows Hasbro underneath it. Back of the package there says Top Secret Cobra. And there is your 3 3/4 inch O-ring Baroness that fits right into the cockpit there. And there is Megatron in his bot form. Zoom in there, you can see the cannon on the back, and Baroness fits right into there as well. Really cool right there. Official image there from the side. Top Secret, like I said. There it is in package. You can see the Baroness on the card right there. You can kind of tell the card is hidden behind it, but there is that card. It's going to come unpunched just like that. You can see the H.I.S. tank looking perfect. Back of the card. So here are the official images here. with the H.I.S. tank and the 3 3/4 inch O-ring Baroness with her blaster there. So really cool with the cockpit opens and closes. Got the blaster that'll swivel around up there on the top for Megatron's cannon. And it is our 2022 collaboration with G.I. Joe and Transformers. So really cool. More than meets the eyes and then some. And yes, it does convert into Megatron. So Hasbro Pulse did a fan stream for G.I. Joe June 8th, 2022. And what do we get to see? Another G.I. Joe Transformers collaboration. Yo Joe June. We got the All Striker with Stalker here. You can see that yellow on the bottom. I don't know what that represents. And the Autobot with yellow. Who is that? So yes, it is. It is Bumblebee. So you see Bumblebee there with the All Striker transformation. Stalker up there on his shoulders or in the buggy itself. So pretty awesome. B has got a gun in his hand he can hold, or Stalker can have it up on the roof there as well. Really nice looking. So there you go with Stalker in the driver's seat. There's the box. It's got that slip cover that'll slip right off of it. Stalker's kind of on the side there, or a picture of it on the side, I should say. There you go with B and Stalker. Bumblebee, you can see his yellow there a little bit. And that's it, guys. So I definitely love these slip-off boxes like this. Here's your nice little rotation, digital rendering of Stalker and Bumblebee together, and the All Striker and Stalker together.
Join the battle as the worlds of G.I. Joe and Transformers collide.
Prepare for annihilation.
Transformers and G.I. Joe products available now at Big Bad Toy Store.
So check it out, check it out. Got all kinds of collaborators that have been now revealed during a Target haul-a-thon, or I don't even know what they called it. Let's start off with talking about Street Fighter collaboration with Transformers. We got our RC as Chun-Li. Getting them in all kinds of acrobatic positions. There's the car. Then we have Autobot Hot Rod as Ken. Got the little mini bot there that goes in the vehicle as well. It says Street Fighter on the back. Guns that go up front. And again with their Street Fighter kicking action. Alright, so here's the front and back of this package. Street Fighter 2 35th anniversary from Hasbro to Kara Tommy. The Autobot Hot Rod Ken and RC Chun-Li. Now again, this says 35th anniversary on it. You can see that. It was also released 5 years ago in a 30th anniversary box set. That was a Japanese exclusive, maybe. Yeah, 2 different versions of this right here that's out there. And then the other 2-pack we have is a Optimus Prime Ryu. You see he's a big old 18-wheeler. And also a plane, so it's a triple changer. Got a mini bot that goes in it. There's the triple change right there. Then you have Megatron as M. Bison. He's a tank. Mini bot as well.
He's also an airplane. There's your triple change. And then here is the other box set here. In package, you can see the different versions of the bot and plane versus tank versus semi-truck. There you see it in package. Again, this is 35th anniversary. Front of the package. Back of the packages, Optimus Prime, Ryu, and Megatron and Bison. And same thing, 5 years ago for the 30th anniversary, we had a box set here. Again, I think it was a Japanese release. They've been doing collaborations for a while now. So there are all of the Street Fighter so far in both forms. And then next we have a little tease here of what we got next with Tonka. So Tonka is giving us a Tonkanator set, which is of course the Constructicons. So this one's kind of very simple. You get all your Constructicons, and then on the side of them you will see Tonka. So that's the easy mashup right there. And there is the box set, along with Tonkanator. Heroic Autobot Warrior. So this was an Autobot instead of Decepticon. And then they decided to release a second version of the Top Gun 2 Maverick jet here, more movie accurate. So I'm not sure what the changes are, but I do know this box says 2022 instead of 2020. There's the back of the package. And the jet. Got the bike that goes with it. And I know one thing he does not come with is the volleyball. He doesn't come with the volleyball in this particular case. Alright, so here we are with another Jurassic Park collaboration. This time it's an Amazon exclusive. Dilophoton versus Autobot JP12. So we got the Dilophosaurus and the Jeep. 30th anniversary Jurassic Park. And there you can see Dilophoton in his dino and his robot form. And then Autobot and JP12 in his Jeep form and his human form. Got the can there holding all of the embryos from the dinosaurs. Front of the box there. Back of the package. So there are JP12 on the front hood of the Jeep and the dino spitting at it. Side of the package. And the bot forms. So nice shots here as if it was in the Jurassic Park movie. Hiding behind a tree. Coming at him and spitting at him. Of course, that dino is massive compared to what it would have been in the movie. There's the can. It's got a Autobot symbol on it. And then in action against each other. Alright, here we go with another G.I. Joe collaboration, this time Soundwave and the Thunder Machine. So Soundwave, Dreadnought, Thunder Machine, Decepticon. Here's the packaging. You get two figures with this, with Zartan and Zarana. But check this out. Zartan and Zarana standing in the back there like they're shooting the gun. And that Thunder Machine looks amazing. Now check this out. There's a sword right there on the left foot of Soundwave. But check out Soundwave from the front. He looks amazing. So right there you can see he doesn't have the gun on his shoulder. He has it on his hand with Zarana and Zartan down there. But check it out. We got a cassette as well of Ravage with a chain. That is awesome. So yeah, Dreadnought Thunder Machine, Soundwave, Zarana and Zartan. Fan channel exclusive. Came up on Amazon and Pulse first. There's your Zarana figure. There's the card you're going to come with, front and back of it. And then your Zartan figure with his card as well. Alright, here's a couple shots of the Soundwave Dreadnought Thunder Machine in package from 2024 G.I. Joe Transformers collab. Top secret on the bottom. Cover intelligence reports a Joe transport en route with a formidable escort. Do not underestimate their forces. Terminate the threat like the marauders they are. There's the front of the package. There's Zarana and Zartan down in the window. Soundwave and Ravage on one side and the Thunder Machine with the Joes on the other. Backside showing how you can transform it. And where you can store the Joes in it, both as bot and car. There it is in package. Each Joe comes on individually cards there. They are O-rings. And there they are stored up in the back or not. Alright, from SDCC 2023 we got a crossover with Stranger Things and Transformers. This guy's called Code Red. Revealed at SDCC 2023. So you can see the pizza box there. If you've watched Stranger Things, you know about the Surfer Boy pizza. So this is the van from Stranger Things that can transform. So there's that pizza box. Code Red, free delivery. You see the emblem up at the top for Stranger Things. Back of that box, got Surfer Boy pizza on the top of the van, which is actually his flamethrower up there, it looks like. It's got an axe and a mace, I guess, there. Surfer Boy pizza all around it there in a van. Comes with a pizza box as well.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and
then we got Frankentron, which is a Transformers and Universal Monsters mashup. It's the second one since we had a Dracula one before. So here we go with Frankenstein 2023. The front and back of that package. And there he is in tank mode.
So very cool. And I didn't even notice that, but on the tread, you can see the Decepticon logo on the back there. That's pretty cool. Next for 2024, we have a TMNT collab with Transformers. Call it the Wallop. So it's the Party Wagon crossover. Each turtle makes the exact same van. Basically, you just have all the different weapons that you can store on there, and then the different face masks that can switch off, and the belts. But there's all the weapons, all the heads to swaps. Interesting enough, they don't show the belts here. But there's the turtle van called the Wallop. Leo and Donnie. Mikey and Raph. You can see you can store the nunchucks on one side, the katanas on the back side. You can fold up the bow staff on the turtle shell. He holds a pizza there, and the sides can be stored on the side of his legs. Notice on this shot right here, there's no, well, you can't tell, it's not low enough. The turtle logo on the chest is what the pizza is. This is very interesting. The Leo actually has the front of the turtle van on him right there, but Mikey doesn't, so it's like covering up the belt. So that's a very interesting look. And there you can see the front cover as a shield without the turtle plate on there, which is, of course, like I said, the pizza. Very interesting. And right there's a shot of it without a mask on at all. Interesting. Alright, there you go. Red turtle van. The blasters on top. And there it is from the side. Alright, so here's the Party Wallop front and back in package. And then from the sides as well. And then one more leak, the Kit project. So Knight Rider transforming into Kit. Don't know what the bottle look like, but that is another crossover they're doing. Little tease here from SDCC 2024 with Autobot Kup. That's a triple T, Sergeant Slaughter and Leatherneck coming with it. Little renderings of it. Here it is showed off at the table with the box. Sergeant Slaughter on his own card. Leatherneck on his own card. And there's your Autobot Kup. There's the official and package. There's Kup, like I said. Small little Joes with it. Love that you're getting the triple T though, it's one of my favorites. There it is in package, like I said. Alright, then we're getting Knight Rider. There that is, shown off at a Hasbro Pulse event. Rendering of it. There's the official 2024 Knight Rider and Transformers. So you got your Agent Knight or Kit. Got the Autobot symbol up front. There he is transformed. Got some glasses on there. There's the official images. Up close there. Here's a new one, Naruto Shippuden, Transformers Kuruma, and Gamkichi. Forgive my pronunciation of that. There it is in the package, front and back. Kuruma Gamachi. You got the effect pieces there. There they are in their animal forms. We also have a Transformers Collaborative Star Wars with the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter. There you see the Mandalorian himself. And there it is in package. Front and back. Got the big shield there. Blast effects. That shield is actually the base for the Starfighter. That's pretty awesome. And then the back pieces are the other pieces of the shield. Or the base, I should say. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, there's the starship itself. Using the blast effects. And there's that base. So then from the Tokyo Toy Show, Godzilla Transformer collaboration. See two different sets there, one of Godzilla and one of a tanker truck. You see Godzilla Transformers right there on the chest. There is the Godzilla, which looks more like Grimlock. There's your tanker truck. In the bot form, Godzilla on the chest again. Got a Hasbro Transformers Godzilla Synergenics leader class here. So there's your Godzilla, got the blast effect coming out of the mouth, robot form and dino form. Got the blaster there for the robot. Godzilla on the chest. There's that blaster again with blast effects coming out of it. The blast effects can come into 3 different pieces. Alright, also from the Synergenic series, Optimus Prime Type MSF3 Kiryu Transformers Godzilla. Got his sword, big blasters on his shoulders, got the Godzilla symbol on his chest. Turns into a semi-truck with a tanker. A close shot of that. There is his transformations for the tanker and for himself. The weapons he comes with. We also have a Transformers Sonic Hedgehog action figure 2 back here with Sonic and Tails. 27 steps to transform, it looks like. So you got a car for Sonic and a plane for Tails. There it is in package. Wing, tail, and blue booster. There's the back of that box in collaboration with Sega, Hasbro, Transformers. Cool looking vehicles. But there is Sonic with his weapons, his car, his robot form. There's Tails with his weapon, his robot, and his plane form. Combined with all their weapons on them. And inside the package there as well. Alright, here is Rathalos Prime, Transformers Monster Hunter Synergenic series. So you can kind of see that Prime head. And of course it is like a giant dragon with the sword. Alright, here we go with our first Hot Wheels collaboration. This one's called Twin Mill. You notice it's in blue. Got the flames out the side. Back side, you see figure number 1 on the back, and you see the 2025 in the logo there for the collaboration, plus this figure actually in the image. So you see the action shots, you see the flames out the pipes, no flames. There's our second figure with Bone Shaker.
Gotta be a Decepticon as evil as this looks, right? Figure number 2, you can see the top right, but it says Autobot. Very interesting. Yep, Autobot right there on his club. Interesting. You can see the hot rod itself. Car and bot form. There they are racing. So wave 1 of the Hot Wheels collab. Bot form. Battle action. And on their cards. Got another Stranger Things collaboration with Frequency and 8 Tracks. So there you see the package that it comes in. It's got a cassette player there for the cassette to go in, plus a chicken looking thing. Yep, there's the chicken, there's the van. And there is your cassette. Turns into a bird. And I said 8 tracks, but it's in tracks. The chicken is interesting. Back of the package. The squawk. We got our second collaboration with Hot Wheels. This is for 2026. We got Twin Mill again, this time in red. Same flames out the pipes. That's figure number 3. Walking around. Got GT Scorcher. There's the back of the package. Figure in action. You got El Segundo Coupe. All 3 loose. In action. All 3 in vehicle mode. And all 3 in package. So here they all are in their robot form. And here they all are in their vehicle or animal form. And in their packaging. Alright, so my wish list or most wanted list has changed now that they've done the H.I.S. tank from G.I. Joe. Actually done 2 G.I. Joes with the All Striker as well. But I'd love to see the Star Wars Millennial Falcon done. Please let this get done. Fortnite definitely needs to get some collaboration with the bus. Come on now. And then Power Rangers with the Megazords. Easy one right there. Alright, so here's a little bonus. I'm not sure if this is part of the collaborative or not, but it is something that just recently came out. A little Transformers and Canon collaborative with Optimus Prime R5 from Takara Tomy. It's literally a camera of Optimus Prime. You see the Matrix there. Check that out. That is awesome looking. Got the lens that you can attach to it from the back. And then you got a Transformers Canon Decepticon Refractor R5 Takara Tomy. Comes with a little camera as well in his hand. The lens on. Lens can come off. And there's how you can have the little camera that breaks down as well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any kind of comments, hit that notification bell so you're aware of any new videos that I have. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. You can find all the photos that you want of these videos.